Hello. Hello, everybody. I am currently live downstairs in my main studio, which you've yet to see a lot of. The purpose of this broadcast is it's live on the other end. The purpose of this broadcast is to check out the description of this video. I want you all to look carefully at below the bar that is called the live bar. There is a stream and a link down there for a couple of things. The money, there's a donation, there's a food bank in New York City that is heavily reliant on donations right now, and they are going to be donating. They love donations. You can donate money or food or whatever. But I left a link in the description of this video so you guys can check out where to donate for the Food Bank of New York City. As you know, we're in a state of emergency, as most people are putting it, with the coronavirus outbreak. And what I decided to do here on the Super Review Show was to create a live stream of basically, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk to me about, I'm here for the next 6 hours. You can talk to me as much as you want, for as long as you want. In the chat board, ask away, share this with your friends, do whatever you have to do. Basically, I'm going to be talking right now for a little while about just whatever I want to talk about. And if you guys out there share this and enjoy talking about movies, TV shows, pop culture to any extent, please jump in that chat board, which is right over here, and you can share your thoughts on this right here, right now. As at the same time, though, I'm asking you very nicely, could you please donate to the link below, as I repeat, and I'm going to repeat this for the next couple hours. I want you to donate to this food bank in New York City. It's specifically in New York City. And ever since the outbreak of the coronavirus hit, the city has been shut down. Basically, it's been locked down, quarantine. And we all would like it if we could have it back. Believe me, we all want this to end. We all want this to be done. We all want this to be over with. And Governor Cuomo is doing his absolute best. So is the mayor of New York, Mayor Bill de Blasio. But I think the people at home with their credit cards, wallets, ATM cards, whatever, checks, can donate and do better. I believe that you can do good for helping out people. I really do. I'm a firm believer that if you do good, you will feel good about doing it. So that's why, as I said, I'm going to keep repeating myself for a while. And the link for the Food Bank of New York is in the description of this video, so you guys can check it out in the description below. So, like I said, I'm during this broadcast or stream or whatever, I'm going to be doing questions and stuff. I'm giving you updates on what the Super Review Show has been doing for all the time that I have not been doing the Super Review Show. I have been doing this stuff that's coming up. We're going to change things a little bit. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with our view count as well. A lot of stuff's been going on, and I really would love it if you could share this video. Call up your family and friends. Drop a $5 donation in the link below to this video so you can help out the families and victims of the coronavirus or the COVID-19 virus in New York City. Please jump down below in the description and click on the link and donate just $5 at the minimum, or even $1 to help out people buy food for other people who need help. It doesn't matter if they are having all this. It doesn't matter if they're what race or what gender where you are. It's all about who you are and how humanity will live on after this pandemic. That's why I'm asking everyone to jump down in that comment section below, in the description below, and you could donate to at least the hardest hitting area of the country right now the New York City Region Food Bank. Please do so. They have no idea I'm doing this, by the way. They have no idea that I'm even doing this. But please, like I said, share this video with your family and friends. I'm keeping in touch with everyone to make sure that people know that I'm doing it. I'm checking stuff live. This is completely semi-professional here. So I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to keep people updated on what's going on. As I check now, I'm sorry. I'm getting messages in and all this stuff of people doing stuff right now to help out. That's great. We really need to come together in a time like this and just help each other out. Are you? Do this. Do this. Okay. So, first things first. COVID-19 is a real thing, and people are actually really sick from it. Sorry, people are still talking to me like, when are you live? I'm live now. COVID-19 is a real thing, and it hit us obviously back in late February, March by this point, and it's already April 11th, and we've all been in quarantine. There have been parody videos on YouTube of people singing songs to fit the COVID-19 environment, if you will. I see that people are joining us right now, and we're still going. Sorry, people are still talking to me saying, "Are you live yet?" I'm like, "Yes." Anyways, so people back in March, we got a confirmation saying that schools will be closed effective the week of March 15th, whatever St. Patrick's Day weekend was. Sadly, schools have been closed, and we all want to. Some of us want to get back. Some of us are enjoying this. Some of us are better. And as I said, the point of this live stream is to just have people understand how difficult it is for a lot of people who are just stuck at home. And I figured, you know what, if I can just jump in and say, you know what, this would be a good cause. If I can use my output and my outlook on this and make a stream where people can donate in the description below to the Food Bank of New York City and help out in a society and a community that is really struggling right now, and they are trying their absolute best to basically live, because they're low on food, they're low on this. They need help. And the only way you can help out, as my microphone pops out, is with your help, with your money, with your support. That way we can help humanity go on. I have been quiet about politics and quiet about stuff in this atmosphere for a long time. But now it's my time to give back, and I want you guys to help me out. Like I said, I'm going to keep talking about other things, but jump in the description of this video and check out the COVID-19 fund There is a video. There is a link in the description of this video for a food bank in New York City. They're helping out every corner of the city right now, and they need your help. I am not telling them. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I'm telling you honestly to go help, because as I said, if you can do good, it makes you feel good, and that is what humanity has lost. They need to rebuild that, most importantly, in my opinion. Anyways, so I'm going to remind everyone about that every couple of minutes, every 10, 15 minutes, just to remind them, donate in the description of this video so you guys can do that. Ask any questions here. So in the chat board, as you can see right here, I believe, there's a chat board where you can type your thoughts and your opinions into here. And you can ask me any question you want about the COVID-19 or whatever. Now, I obviously have said numerous times now already that there is a COVID-19, a food bank of New York, Food Bank of New York, Food Bank of New York, Food Bank. All right, people are still messaging me. Anyways, the Food Bank of New York has been going on helping out people throughout this crisis, and we need your help. Bottom line, go to that link in the description and drop some cash. Anyways, let me talk about something else. Also in the description of this video is a link that SiriusXM posted. SiriusXM posted. I'm live. She's upstairs. It's okay. Sorry. Can you close the door? Thanks. Sorry about that. In the link in the description of this video is a link to SiriusXM. Now, why would I say put SiriusXM in the description of this video? Well, they have two things going on with the coronavirus right now. They are doing stuff with COVID-19 radio, which is really cool. I've listened to a little bit. It's live call-ins, so you can ask questions to doctors. You can ask questions to whoever you want to. And it's on this radio on SiriusXM. I think it's channel 172 or something like that. I have no idea. But the link for it is in the description of the video. And you guys can check it out too. And it's really important because it gives you all the information about how to call in, how to do stuff with the real doctors are posting stuff on there. And honestly, like aside from watching MSNBC and aside from watching CNN and the regular news outlets, this is another way of hearing the news compared to visualizing the news and how like the president and this and Congress that and the COVID-19 virus this. It's a nice way just to kind of sit back and say, you know what, I can listen to something compared to watching something. I see that we have some more people joining us in the live stream right now. Thank you, everyone, so much for jumping in. I really do love the fact that people are I love the fact that there are other ways that people can listen and hear about the news that's going on in the world with the COVID-19 virus, of course. This is something that is really, truly dangerous, despite whatever people may think of it. Please don't take this as a joke. I saw some idiot. I was about to say something else. I saw some idiot on the news partying in California or Florida. And I'm like, you're an idiot. He's like, if I get the coronavirus, I get the coronavirus. I'm like, you could die. You want to die? Go ahead. But it's a real serious thing. And I'm glad SiriusXM did this radio series now. They've done a radio show now on SiriusXM, as I keep saying, about COVID-19, about how people are it's just stuff that's going on right now. And by the way, someone just messaged me saying it's a very important thing to seriously think about and understand that the misconception that COVID-19 is like the flu. It's a misconception, everyone. I want you all to understand that. It's a real thing. I've gone to the doctor's office and they have like, are you exposed to COVID-19? Anyways, but bottom line, there's two links in the description of this video. Actually, four. I'll get to the other two in a second. One of them is for the COVID-19 SiriusXM link. You can click on that now if you want to read up on stuff while I'm talking to you. Then above it is the food bank of New York City. I can't emphasize this enough, and I'm going to talk about it for the next hour or 2 hours or 7 hours or whatever. The whole objective of this broadcast of my Super Review Show channel right now is for you guys to be reached out and looked at and say, hopefully inspired to raise money for the COVID-19 virus affecting New York City and the food bank. This food bank is a very important part of this whole broadcast, as I keep saying. I'm repeating myself at this point, and I know it. Anyway, so that's enough of that. The other two links in the description of this video are for the two other my partners in crime, as I call them, Bill and Kyle, the forehead, have yet to be on the show for a while. Some saw a Rocky movie commentary we did. We did a Rocky movie commentary with Bill. And me and Bill expressed in the beginning of that video that, hey, just want to let you guys know we are back. We're going to keep doing this, but we're going to be doing stuff a little bit different on the channel. And now it's called the Super Review Show, but instead instead of just doing reviews, we're going to be doing movie commentaries. I am a big fan of the movie commentary on YouTube, and here's why. The movie commentary on YouTube is something I feel like that could be explored a little bit more in the movie field and the movie diversity of it. It could just be, it's hard to explain, but I feel like more movie commentaries we do, the better off the channel will be. If you have any suggestions for us, hey, Alex has joined us. Hey, how you doing? Shout out to Alex. He should really be on the show one day. We did a movie commentaries. We want to do more movie commentaries, but we're not sure what films we want to do. I have a list of movie commentaries on my laptop, as I'm going to check right now, live on YouTube, but that's okay. Basically, what's going to go on is I have an idea of doing Daredevil, the director's cut, the Raiders of the Lost Ark movie commentary, Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6. Forget 1, 2, and 3. I'm glad Alex is doing good. Shout out to Alex. Rogue One, fantastic. Star Wars movie, like a war film. It's fantastic. Alex, tell your friends that I'm going to be live for about 6 or 7 hours. So please let them know. Tell whoever you want to tell. Whoever's sitting at home wants to do and is doing nothing, that is. Man of Steel. I loved Man of Steel. The Man of Steel movie commentary I would like to do would be fantastic. It would be amazing. How long am I going to be live for? I'm going to be live for about 6 or 7 hours, Alex. 6 or 7 hours. I will be talking about anything you want to bring up. Tell your friends, whoever. Man of Steel movie commentary. I want to do this commentary because it is such a great film. I love Man of Steel, and I really liked the DCEU up until a certain point, and I really hope they would continue with it instead of recast Ben Affleck, because I believe, unpopular opinion here, but the Ben Affleck Batman was the best on-screen persona of Batman from the comic book that we've ever seen. Nolan films were great. Keaton was great. George Clooney and Val Kilmer, maybe not. But I really think Adam West was like, golly, Batman, that era. All right, thanks, Alex. He's going to be back in a little bit. Anyways, Man of Steel movie commentary. I think it was the head and shoulders best comic book movie of 2013. I'm just saying. I didn't see it in theaters. I bought the Blu-ray, the collector set Blu-ray. It was fantastic. Wonder Woman movie commentary. The first female-led superhero movie of Wonder Woman ever. And it was fantastic. Doing that movie commentary would be great. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2. Outside of doing a lot of like super heroic films or superhero films, outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, and the Wolverine and Logan. Logan would be a great movie commentary to do that. I'll tell you the truth. Deadpool, for obvious reasons. Predator, of course. Alien, of course. Aliens, of course. And this is where I started to get a little sidetracked, and I thought about other things we should do. I had the idea of doing movie commentaries for The Godfather, and because full exposure, I've never seen The Godfather ever. I've never, ever, ever seen it. I would love to if I have 2.5 hours. I'm sure I do now with the quarantine, but still. We're looking to do other Goodfellas and a couple of other classic Silence of the Lambs. We want to do other movie commentaries, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this live. So you guys can jump into the chat board and say, I would love to see you do blank movie commentary. This movie, Star Trek movie commentary. Maybe say a little bit out of our comfort zone, like Spinal Tap, the movie commentary, or like, I don't know, like Rocket Man. I'm just trying to think of stuff off the top of my head. But yeah, like I said, we're going to do more movie commentaries at some point soon. And it's going to be great, truthfully. We have a new surround sound setup down here, and I can't really move the camera because I have the microphone here too. But basically, I have a new setup down here with a brand new surround sound. So that does bring a couple of challenges to the table. One of the challenges being it's so loud, and the bass. It's like a movie theater in your home. It's one of those home stereo systems, and I love it. It's loud. It's great. It's great at blasting like Green Day and all that stuff. But, basically, to tell you the truth, It's a DVD player too, and I hooked my Fire Stick up in there so we could do stuff. It's great, fantastic. However, it's allowed. YouTube is very pissy with their stuff regarding. YouTube's really pissy regarding their copyright stuff. So the reason why you can barely hear the movie, and the purpose you can barely hear the movie when we do one of these commentaries, is the fact that we don't want to get copyright claimed. We just don't want to get a claim. We just don't want to get a claim on a movie, and then the channel is shut down for a day or two or whatever, and all this stuff happens. It's ridiculous, truthfully. And I think YouTube should really lighten up and let their subs loose a little bit about that kind of stuff. It's insane. I swear, it's absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, YouTube, if you can hear me, I'm coming for you. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, bottom line, we have plenty more movie commentaries we want to do. We want to try and shift the channel towards specifically movie commentaries, specifically doing stuff. Hopefully for the better, hopefully to do things for the better. And like we want to do Ghostbusters one day with Evil Dead. I have a list, a Blu-ray row right over there, specifically for holding my Blu-rays. And it doesn't even fit on the table. I have a lot of. Most of you remember the upstairs, the other room I was in where I had the. But yeah, basically it's, I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be really. We want to do more movie commentaries, but we need more input from you guys. If you guys could let us know what movie comedy series you want us to see, that would be great. We can let us know about that immediately. So just drop them in the chat board, drop them whenever in the comment section below when this live stream is done. Just do whatever you can, all right. So before I go any further about another piece of an update for the channel and movie commentaryism, it's not a word, is as I keep saying, it's been about 20 minutes already. Hard to believe. But the movie, the reason why I'm doing this live stream is for you guys to talk to me about doing for you guys to talk to me, not only that, but also to donate in the description of this video for a food bank in New York City. They are expecting, listen, they are not telling me to do this. I chose the charity. I found them online, and I'm going to do it. And I would say if I can raise more popularity in whatever popularity I have, and just do it and figure out a way to just like have money raised for them, my hair's all messed up, and have them basically have money raised to buy food for the people in New York City. Because as you know, the COVID-19 virus is out there. It has been taking lives in New York City, and people are starving. We need people like us to donate money. I've already donated like $10. $10, that's it. You could just donate $10. I think $1 would be fine. But obviously, the more the merrier to help them out. Yeah, just keep donating, man. Like I said, it's in the description video, so you guys can donate. It would be fantastic. And like I said, whoever's watching live now, share this with your friends, share this with your family, whoever, blast it on your TV, whatever you want to do, Google, whatever, and just realize that we're going to be doing this. I'm going to be live for 6 hours. And hopefully, people click on the link, and people can actually do some good. That people need good right now. People really need some good in their life. It's just the truth. We all need to have hope that this will go away soon. We need hope that this will be done with eventually. And it's just the truth. We need people to help out and help out with each other and support one another in this desperate time. It's the truth. So, anyways, this live stream is brought to you by Hydro Flask, where all of your aquatic needs are necessary to hydrate yourself. Anyways, drinking game. I don't drink at all, but drinking game. Every time I drink, you drink. Have some fun. And donate. Don't forget to donate. Good God, people. Anyways, like I said, share your friends. Share this with your friends. I'm going to keep sharing with my people now too. Look, I'm telling you, this is just going on. So don't mind me. I'm just adding stuff now so people can know that I'm live. I have other people who have yet to connect. So don't mind me. We're going to do that. Perfect. So, anyways. Like I said, we're going to be doing this for about, I don't even know, probably 6 hours now, just to try and raise money for the Food Bank of New York City. As I keep mentioning, I cannot emphasize this enough. It's just the truth. We really do need people to come together as one and support people. And honestly, the hardest hitting part is New York. I am in New York. I'm not going to tell you where. But I'm close enough and far enough away and all this stuff that people could actually support one another like this, and just drop $5 to help support someone's meal. $5 will go a long way for a lot of people. It's the truth. If you really, really, as I keep saying, if you really, really want to do good in the world, you want to be a good person, I think that if you want to be a good person, you have to do good. And I really mean that. If you can do good, you'll feel good and you'll feel better. And I keep hearing stuff on like Sirius XM about like the anxiety and how this stuff is going on, and it's just insane. Like, I don't understand. Like, people are just like, oh, I'm so depressed because of the virus. I'm like, well, yeah, I could see that, but maybe you should. I'm not saying in a bad way, but maybe you can go help someone out, do some good, help people out. It's just the truth. So, anyways, basically, this is going to be it for the next few hours. As I say, people are tuning in slowly and surely, bit by bit. I am going to have more people come on. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have any guests today. I will be just live, though, however, doing my thing. Seriously. And for those who don't know, behind me is a whiteboard. So if you want me to draw anything, or I could put a message up, or let's do this, actually. Hold on. Let's see what we can do with this. This whiteboard exercise is brought to you by Expo, for all your marker needs. I'm just kidding, we're not, but don't sue me. Let's see. This is awful. All right, that's good. No one can see that. This is ridiculous. We are still live. Hold on. Still working. Like I said, donate. You can do it. So, okay, I am in the middle of it. We're going to do this. We're going to change it up a little bit. Hold on. And it's reversed. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do it. Well, it's worth a try, though. Anyways. I tried it. Didn't work. It's okay. So, how many people we got? We got 5 in the chat, 6 in the chat board. Keep going up. All right. Like I said, keep sharing and keep telling people you are here. It is the truth. All right. So people are tuning in slowly but surely and watching the video and watching the live stream as we are doing a live stream. So something I don't really know if I got to tell anyone was that basically here's what's going on with everything. I don't think I ever told you the story of what I wanted to do with this YouTube channel that apparently has gotten so popular, and with one video, Three Stooges. The Three Stooges movie commentary. That's what I was going to do before. The Three Stooges movie commentary that I did is really shot up with popularity. Why? I have no idea. It says like 100 and let me check. It has 160,000 views, almost 170,000 views. I almost don't believe it. By the way, guys, I have to give a complete shout out to everyone for the channel right now, because you guys have successfully, not me, you have brought the channel to 550 subscribers. And if we get to 1,000, it gets better and better. Of course, for everyone. So keep it up. Thank you so much. I'm not kidding you. I really, really do believe this. I never would have thought that my channel would get as big as 550 subscribers. I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid who just likes to talk about movies, music, books. That's about it. And sure enough, these videos like shot up with popularity. I don't know. I still don't understand at all why this, or how, not why, but how this Three Stooges movie commentary just got like to 167,000 views. Yesterday, it was at 166,000 views, and let's keep going, like 1,000 views a day. That's insane. I mean, some people who are big name people, like they obviously have it, but 1,000 views per video. But this is insane. I never would have thought that this would have been something as colossal as that. I didn't know that it would be so like giant and start to explode and all this stuff on popularity. So, yeah, like I said, and remember, guys, there's a chat board to the right here, your side right here. If you guys, other side, it's reversed. The image is reversed. It's on this side. Check the chat board. It's on this side. You guys can check it out and comment your thoughts while I'm doing this live stream to promote, as I said it again, the Food Bank of New York City. Please, oh please, oh please, donate some money. The link is in the description of this video so you guys can check it out. It's a very good cause, and as I keep saying, if you want to feel good, you can do good. If you can do good, you'll feel good because of it, and it'll leave a very good lasting impact on your soul. I really do think that. And if you can, like, there's so much I could say about that, because in our time of need right now, of this craziness with the COVID-19 virus and what's going on and everything that's happening, life is throwing us a curveball, and we need to simply maneuver around it. It's that simple, and plow through it like humans always have. So we will be able to overcome this. We can do it. I will be plugging stuff later on. Yeah, so just keep going. Keep going strong. And like I said, the description is the link for the food bank is in the description of this video. It's the first one that says donate to Food Bank NYC. It's pretty straightforward if I do say so myself, for the most part. Alex, are you back yet? No, he's not back yet. It's okay. So, yeah. So basically, like I said, I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of this, but I don't care. And look, I understand that it's Easter. I understand that everything's going on upstairs. Everything's going on where you can, like, all these people are just like, oh, it's Easter. Save your money. No, you know what? You can give your money and support people in New York City. Bada boom. I don't know. I'm just trying to help you out. But seriously, share this video with all your friends. Please, please, please do so, because I really, like, it's just the truth, guys. I really do think that if you can do good, you do good. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try the marker thing again, because for those who don't know, I'm live and I'm BSing this whole thing, but I'm gonna try and explain something to you. So right now, my left is your right, and if I do this, it goes like this. If I do this, it goes like that, and it's reversed. It's a flipped image. But so basically, I'm gonna write on this side over here. Now we're gonna reset. Don't worry, I'm still here. I will say, I'm thinking of like more topics to talk about right now. Can you all see that? Oh, it's reversed on my image, but in your image, it's right there. The donation link is in the description. Support the New York City Food Bank. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, Alex. Hi. So you posted and shared my video with all your friends on Facebook. I'm going to give you a shout out, Alex. Alex. Thank you. Spread the good word. So yeah, how you like them apples, boy? Seriously, like I said, if you are watching this live, share this with your family and share this with your friends. Yes, that marker is that eraser is actually stuck on the board. It's magnetic. What are you gonna do about it? So basically, here's the thing. We, us here at the Super Review Show, it's only like 3 of us. We're looking to bring on a couple more people that we know in our circles who we can do more stuff with. I said more movie commentaries. The more I think about it, a movie commentary is a pretty long video, because, like, let's say it's Lord of the Rings. We did Lord of the Rings. The extended edition is 4 hours of nonsense. So I don't really want to do Lord of the Rings. I don't even like them. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not a Lord of the Rings guy. I'm an unpopular opinion. I just can't get into like that whole sword and sorcery stuff, unless it's something like Army of Darkness with Sam Raimi's Evil Dead franchise, or it's like, this is my boomstick. You know, like, I can get to that, but I can't get into like super hardcore fan. That's why I've never liked Game of Thrones. Truthfully, I watched the first episode. I was like, I can't do this. This is just ridiculous. You know, don't get me wrong. The episode was very good, but you know, like the whole thing is just like, it's weird to me. That could be written a little bit in your donation. Donation link. Donation link is in the description. Support NY Food Bank. It's that simple. Just do it. You know? Totally unprofessional. If you have any questions, jump in the chat board, man. See what you got. It's been 40 minutes. I've been live for 40 minutes, and I haven't even done a live stream in like 3 years on the channel. Thank God YouTube allowed this thing to happen. Like you could stream and record yourself on a webcam. It's pretty great. I saw Penny. Oh, this is a funny story. This guy on the chat board, he's my grandfather. But he actually saw something very interesting at one point. So he was picking up my cousin or my aunt or whoever, some family member, I don't remember exactly, but he saw Gwyneth Paltrow from the Iron Man films. And he saw her at LaGuardia Airport. That was cool. He's going out. My grandfather's in the chat board. So, what else can we do for the channel? We could always bring, if Kyle is up for it, and I'm not sure if he's watching this right now, but we could do a Rock Talk reunion thing. We only did like 12 videos or 13 videos of it, and they got pretty popular. I'm surprised. This is what I don't get, right? I don't do the Super Review Show for a long time, like a whole year. And what happens is the channel gets like, it just gets like slightly more popular because I didn't do anything. I don't know why this Three Stooges movie commentary shot up with popularity, but it brought like 200 subscribers to my channel. I don't believe it. I have to because it actually happened, but still. So, like I said, I don't understand how this happened. How this whole the Super Review Show is the best, man. We got to get T-shirts made and all this stuff. I don't know, man. It's difficult. So, I'm trying to think. We're gonna check something super quick. Super Review Show. Holding on right now. Thank you to all of my family and friends who are sharing this on Facebook and spreading the word about how I'm going to be live for a long time, and it's insane. So, yeah, Alexander Fedorov, Mike Durante, people I know. I don't know. I try. Anyways, yeah, and I have snacks over here to keep me occupied as well, like some bars and bananas and whatnot, and my hair is getting messed up. Anyways, give me something to talk about. I'm gonna give a shout out to you guys. Give me something in the chat board right now that you guys can talk to me about. Oh yeah. Ask me anything. I told you guys from day one. This is an AMA. You can ask me anything as long as it's not like stupidity at its finest. Some people, I don't get it. Some people are just stupid. Some people are just idiotic. I don't get it. It's insane. This drink is brought to you by Hydro Flask. For those of you who are watching at home, prepare to drink your liquid. Oh, yeah. Get some good water. I love that H2O. So, anyways, I tell you what, Rock Talk can come back if only I could always do it by myself while the quarantine's going on because I have all the spare time in the world. Oh, so for those of you who don't know, I do have a Spotify account. It's not called The Super Review Show. It's called JT Mahoney, which is my real name. And that's not The Super Review Show. That's not my name. The Super Review Show is a great YouTube channel, but my Spotify account is my name. I made a Spotify playlist called it was originally titled The Sounds of Summer, But now it's called the never-ending summer because it never ends. It's 100 hours of music. Hard to believe, but 100 hours. Exactly. No minutes, no seconds. I put exactly 100 hours of music on there. How? I have no idea. I just did it over like a year. It took a year to do it. I'll tell you the truth. You know, it took a whole year to do it. And truthfully, it was really good. I don't even know how I'm going to do this now. I'm almost at an hour, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, how am I going to do it? I actually don't know. That's a good question. It's going to be tough. Once things happen, but I think people will actually be able to join in. And like I said, I keep telling you all this. Donate in the description of this video so you all can donate to the food bank of New York City. That's why I'm even doing this craziness of live streaming for 6 hours. That's insane. Donate to the food bank of New York City so that you can support families and people who are in need of food in New York City during the coronavirus. Yeah, it's insane stuff, guys. Seriously. People just don't understand how. Here's the thing. People, I'm a big fan of if you do good, you feel good. I have watched a lot of stuff on YouTube where it's like come to the point of like I've watched a bunch of stuff about Bon Jovi, and he has those restaurants in New Jersey, and they are packed. I think they're closed because the quarantine. I think I have no idea, but he's in New Jersey. He's obviously doing an excellent job with it. Because someone asked me once, if you were rich and famous, what would you do? And I said very plainly, first off, I'd be a rock star. No question about it. Be that rock star. I might break out the guitar if need be. Who knows? Piano's right over there. Who knows? But I really do like the fact that Bon Jovi, in his later part of his years, his later part of his career, like 2005, he's put together a foundation in his name to support people who are in need, whether it be homes, whether it be shelters, and he's doing a good job. He even has made restaurants in I think it's Red Bank and Toms River, and then he put another restaurant in Rutgers University, the college campus in Newark, and he is expanding the restaurants a little bit because what's so special about his restaurants is that you can have. If you go in this, he explained this best on Stephen Colbert, but the Late Show. But he said basically, they would ask you if you've ever been there before, and he said, no, you could either pay your meal with money by leaving a $20 tip on the table. Sounds like a lot, but when you think about it in a second, it gets better. $20 tip on the table. Okay. And that covers your meal and a meal of someone else. So the more money you donate, the more of a direct change is going to happen. And honestly, he really turned this, and he's fed about 100,000 people, 100,000 meals in 5 or 6 years. Because just on his own premise of saying, if you can pay, if you can't pay for your meal, you can donate your service to the restaurant, and you can then, after donating your service to the restaurant, you can get your meal. It's very cool. Another thing the cool thing about that is that if you want to leave change, if you want to directly affect change, leave a $20 bill because you're paying for someone else's meal. And I think it's a brilliant system in New Jersey, and he's got to develop more of these outside of Jersey, like outside of the 2 or 3 locations. He's got to put like 4 or 5 more up, maybe in like Freehold or whatever, you know. Yes, and someone just told me who's watching me live. The John Bon Jovi Soul Kitchen, or the JBJ Soul Kitchen. Yeah, John has definitely done a great job with these restaurants. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you all this because if you do good, you will feel good, and they, generally speaking, feel good. John Bon Jovi and his wife Dorothea, they feel great. So my point is, donate. Click that donation link down below in the descriptions video. Like I said, I've already donated like $5 or what was it, $10. I'm losing track already, guys. I've already donated $5 to this. $10 to this donation food bank. And if you do it, you'll feel good, and you really will be helpful to a lot of people who need it. It's just the truth. People need to do more good in the world, and I feel like the world is not as good of a place as it used to be. It's just the truth. So, like I said, keep donating, keep dropping in there, keep dropping. If you have even $1 to spare, I'm sure everyone has $1. You can drop your $1 into the food bank. Seriously, help them out because New York City needs help. So, all right, let me check something. So, and a friend of mine right now is texting me, showing me stuff about the JBJ Soul Kitchen in New Jersey, and it's great. He's doing I wish I could have a screen pull up here, but you know. So honestly he's doing really well. John Bon Jovi, what a guy, man! He's a great guy. Oh, so apparently I've been informed that if you live in New Jersey, those two restaurants are only for takeout. Because obviously you cannot dine, you can only take out from those restaurants. Now, so you can call ahead and say, "Hi, I'd like this," and it's free. So it's basically there's no prices on the menu. It's a brilliant thing. People should get more. People should get a lot more behind it. I'm telling you. So that's my opinion. Anyways, what else? Give me something else for you guys to talk to me about. Anything else? Jump in that chat board, man. We've been going for almost an hour. Only 5 more to go. Oh, boy. This is ridiculous. It's actually, it's not ridiculous. It's for a good cause. I don't know. It's hard. Like I said, this is Alex Federa. I'm not going to say it out loud, but I will. I'm getting texts like crazy about this whole coronavirus outbreak thing. And anyways, Alex, I got your message. So, anyways, sorry about that. A friend of mine was texting me about the JBJ Soul Kitchen and how he really just a great guy. He's doing such a good job. Like, you know, he's such a cool guy. You should let me stream with you. I don't know. My friend's asking me how to stream with him, and I'm not sure how. So, woohoo! I don't know. This is getting a little crazy. I'm trying to think of stuff. You know, I'm really trying here. It's hard. It's really hard when you reach like the hour mark and you're like, I need people to ask me questions. But it's okay. People are doing well. So, as I said, and also I completely forgot to. Basically, here's what I found out. Okay, in this whole Sirius XM thing that's in the description of this video, which you should really check out, it's in the description of this video, so you can check out the super cool Sirius XM link. It's a link that leads you to a blog on Sirius XM, and it talks about, and I didn't really touch on this a lot when I first started, but the coronavirus, this really does the coronavirus outbreak. There's a lot of information out there now about it. They're trying to figure out stuff regarding it. They're trying to do all this stuff, and basically, it's hard to explain. But the Sirius XM immediately created an XM radio station. I will see if I can show you. I don't know. It's just like I'll read some of it to you. Hold on. Sirius XM COVID-19. It's called Sirius XM COVID-19 info on it, and it says that so it says that Dr. Radio and NYU Lounge Health launched 24/7 coronavirus focused channel and hotline. So basically, I'm going to read the following here. The Sirius XM, in conjunction with NYU Health, launched a special 24 hours a day, 7 days a week channel, 24/7, dedicated to providing the public with the latest information about the coronavirus outbreak. The channel was launched on Friday, March 6th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It features programming from Sirius XM Dr. Radio, channel 110 plug. It is available on both active and inactive Sirius XM radios on channel 121, and will be also posted on the Sirius XM app and via SiriusXM.com. You can listen to it now. There's a click here link. I think Sirius XM is also free. For those of you who don't know, Sirius XM is free until March 15th. That's a long time. They're doing it for like over a month and a half. So if you really want to know more about the coronavirus, know more about whatever's going on, you can just click on the link here and it'll redirect you to XM Radio, and you can have a good listen to the channel. It says Sirius XM and NYU Health have teamed up to make the coronavirus information available to subscribers and non-subscribers alike. And this for special free-to-air public service channel will feature non-stop information and health tips related to the coronavirus. So they're just going to do more information about it bit by bit. I think they're just going to give you as much of it as whatever comes in. It's going to be on the radio. Listeners can tune to channel 121 at any time for continuous programming or highlights from Doctors Radio ongoing coronavirus coverage. Presented by NYU's Langone's team, I think that's what they said, of world-class infectious disease and medical authorities. Sirius XM's Dr. Radio is on the cutting edge of education and informing the public on the very latest of the coronavirus and what you need to know right now. Sirius XM and NYU Health have created the 24/7 coronavirus information hotline that provides expert answers to questions about the emerging health threat. Callers who dial the number 877-40-COVID, that is 877-402-6843, will hear direct responses to the most commonly asked questions about the coronavirus from the NYU Health experts on the front lines of the virus response teams. Callers will also have an opportunity to record questions about additional coronavirus concerns, and selected questions will be chosen and answered directly on Experts Doctors Radio, new weekly coronavirus broadcast, Coronavirus, What You Need to Know Now, and on other regularly scheduled programming featured on Doctor Radio. Daily podcasts are also posted on Pandora as other podcast platforms, bringing the latest and the coronavirus health tips from NYU Health. These can also be found on demand through SiriusXM's app and streaming platform. Click down below to listen. It's right here. For XM listeners, they can contribute to tune into Dr. Radio, featuring live call-in access with renowned the world of physicians and health professionals on a wide variety of health issues. Crazy stuff. We passed an hour. No, it took an hour. Oh, Alex has answered a great question. I'm going to answer in a minute. So yeah, that is basically the Sirius XM update from the radio, and the link to listen to it is in the description of this video, so you guys can check it out. Okay, Alex asked a really great question. Great question. He's so great. I know it's late, but what are your thoughts on Avengers Endgame? Avengers Endgame had me in tears. I did not want to see the film. Avengers Endgame was insanity of a 3-hour highest grossing film of all time phenomenon. I will go as far as to say that. Avengers Endgame was the culmination of a lot of stuff with the MCU and a lot of stuff that I kind of thought was like, oh, we're going in that direction. Like ever since I saw the first Avengers in theaters. Greatest comic book movie of all time, The Avengers. Sorry, Dark Knight. It's not that. Fight me. The Avengers Endgame, though, was actually... Infinity War was like Rogue One, but with the Avengers. It was fantastic. And the moment I walked out, I said, that reminds me a lot of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Oh, wait a second. Avengers Endgame, though, was, as it says, the Endgame. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, and like the 3 billion people that saw it. Iron Man died in it. Iron Man is dead. Black Widow is dead. And they are going to continue on with the other heroes. But I think Disney wants them to go more towards Sirius. Not Sirius XM. Disney wants to have them go more towards Disney Plus streaming. I know the Black Widow movie is coming out soon, or they're supposed to be, or whatever, because it's theater. They might move it to Disney Plus. I'm not sure, though. It's a prequel to the whole MCU, which is interesting. But Black Widow was kind of in the works for a while, too. Like, ever since they saw, ever since her appearance in Iron Man 2, she really kind of got her own. You knew it was coming. But as far as Endgame goes, it was just a solid conclusion to the MCU as we know it. I really do think that the MCU is not over. They're going to put Fantastic Four in it. I'm telling you that right now. I think, mark my words, Alex Federa, that the Avengers Endgame was just the start of a lot of stuff for the MCU. I would not be surprised if the Vision and Scarlet Witch TV show becomes a big thing, or if they become like the Falcon and War Machine or Falcon and Winter Soldier shows. These are shows that are going to be launching in the MCU. I think Disney's stepping into Marvel and saying, if we go this direction with these characters into this platform, it'll go like that. But Endgame was fantastic. I actually saw it 3 weeks later, to tell you the truth. I didn't see it on opening night. I was not one of those people. Which for someone like me who's like, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's really interesting. The whole thing with Endgame for me was that I didn't want to see it. I'll tell you the honest truth. I did not want to see it. But I did. And there were tears. A lot of tears. Because you think about it, the thing started in 2008. And in 2019, 11 years of films. It's a long time. A lot of work, a lot of hard working effort, where the stories go and all this stuff. So they just went into a direction where I really liked, and a lot of people. It was the highest grossing film of all time right now. I think it's $2.8 billion it made, which is insanity. And the budget was like 400 million. Jesus Christ. So, but Avengers Endgame was great. I really loved it, and I was one of the last people to see it. Like, my whole thing was like when they had, what was the movie that came out? Like, there was a couple of movies that came out where I was like, I'll see like when like the last run of it, the last possible run of those movies. I will go see it. I'm forgetting which one it was, but like I saw it in the last. No, I don't think it was the last. No, it was opening day. But here's the thing: the movie I'm about to mention opened on a Wednesday instead of a Friday. It opened on the Wednesday before July 4th weekend for Terminator Genesis. Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it has problems, but I liked it overall. They had, I mean, Arnold was back. Like, I'll be back, But like, come on, let's go, come on, we got to go to the chopper. I don't know. It was Predator. Terminator Genesis I liked it a lot. I liked the most recent one too. I didn't love it, Terminator Dark Fate, but I liked it a lot. It was a very interesting story to the whole Terminator lore, and James Cameron was attached to the most recent Terminator. I liked the last two films. Salvation was not my favorite. 3 was a wreck. Terminator 2 is one of the all-time greatest films, and Terminator 1. A lot of people don't realize this, but Terminator 1 is a horror sci-fi film, not a sci-fi horror. It's a horror film. Think about it. This guy is sent back in time, this machine that is indestructible and cannot kill you, and is a killing machine, and sent back to kill you. Think about it. So the Terminator comes out in 1984, and people are like, it was a freaky horror film. I'll go so far as to say it's a horror film. That's me, but Anyways, great question, Alex. And Joe Wiley in the chat board says that I totally agree. Black Widow was moved to the fall due to the crisis. Yeah, I mean, it had like a May release. You expected it to be like a summer blockbuster type of thing. Marvel was releasing a Black Widow film. Scarlett Johansson's back in it, and whole shebang. And moving it to the fall, a lot. I feel like not just movies, but a lot of stuff are being pushed to either late summer or the fall, or midsummer, if anything, because of the coronavirus. Like, I'll tell you the truth. Outside of going to the movies, I'm a hardcore concert guy. I love going to shows. I think they're outside of going to the theater to have like that in-depth experience. If you want to really experience like a really intense, great feeling, me personally, some people are like, I don't like concerts because like, shut the fuck up. Seriously. So concerts are I feel they're a way to get your mind out of the real world that you can see right now and into I'm actually here to go and actually to exit out of my brain and to escape. That's what they are. A lot of people feel that way about them. But people who don't, they're wrong. But I made a list. I have tickets to go see. I saw Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys lead singer, back in January. And I'll tell you the truth, he came on stage with a walker. But at least I got to see him. At least I got to see Brian Wilson before anything happened to him. He's been living a very good life so far in the past decade or so, past 2 decades. But before that, he had a really rough time in this 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. For 3 decades, he was under drugs and whatnot. So it was really nice to see him and Al Jardine and Blondie Chaplin. And I saw all the Beach Boys now. I saw the surviving members of the Beach Boys in 2 separate concerts. Brian Wilson, Al Jardine, Blondie Chaplin, Mike Love, and Bruce Johnson. Those are the 5 left. Now, the one guy who did not show up was I'm forgetting his name. David Marks. David Marks, for those of you who don't know, David Marks was a Beach Boy member in the 70s and into the 80s. And then he quit, and then on their 50th anniversary tour, he toured with them. Really quick, and I saw the Beach Boys in 2018. Oh my God, it's been 2 years. I took my grandfather to that. I took a friend of mine and my dad. There's 3 generations of the Beach Boy fans right there. With Long Island Theater. And I saw them there. Then just this January, I said, but Brian Wilson's not here, but Al Jardine's not here. I got to see them. So I saw them, and they played for an hour and a half, and I said, you know what? Great. And I got his autograph. Brian Wilson was selling autographed books, and he signed a bunch of books earlier in the day, and he was selling them for like $50. I said, you know what? Screw it. When am I going to get an opportunity to buy Brian Wilson's autograph again? I'm buying this book now. I bought the book. I have his autograph. It's in here too. I love him. Brian Wilson's a genius. No matter what people say about him, he's a genius. He had a hard life, but he wrote timeless classics. So anyways, Brian Wilson was first. Then I'm going to go to, and before we go any further, guys, remember, please donate in the link below to the Food Bank of New York City. We're trying to raise as much money as we can for them to get money for the people of New York City to be healthy and happy and hopefully back on their feet with food. Thank you so much. Anyways, so for 2020, I got tickets to see Guns N' Roses, GNR. Super excited. Axl Rose, great front man. I just hope I'm not deaf by the end of the night. I'll tell you that. What's the other one? But that's not until July 2020. That's this year. That's not until like mid-July, like July 18th, I think. So also, not only that, I got tickets to see Sammy Hagar, Whitesnake, and Night Ranger at Jones Beach Marine Theater. It's gonna be great. Jones Beach Marine Theater. It's a fantastic venue. For those of you who are like in the New York metropolitan area and there's a show on Long Island, the Jones Beach Marine Theater, I really personally recommend it. It's actually one of my favorite venues now to go see a show. It's really fantastic. And they have a great lineup of shows. Like they have, hold on one second, Jones Beach. Like this is just who's coming there this year. Everything from country to metal, it's insane. Toby Keith and Clay Water, great. Megadeth and Lamb of God, crazy. Alice Cooper, Lita Ford, and Tesla, wow. And that's for the 90s, Atlanta Morrison, Garbage Liz Fair, Kids Bop Live 2020, no one cares. Doobie Brothers and Michael McDonald. Steve Winwood and Steely Dan together. And that's Steve Winwood, actually. He was in Traffic. James Taylor and Jackson Brown were postponed there. So the Backstreet Boys. No, I don't care. Sugarland will be there. Cool. Chicago and Rick Springfield. Black Crowes. There's a lot. Breaking Benjamin and Bush. Dave Matthews Band. Sammy Hagar and the Whitesnake and Night Ranger. Seeing that. Journey and the Pretenders. I saw Journey live there. I can't tell you enough. Comedy, Steve Martin and Martin Short. Nickelback and Stone Temple Pilots. Jimmy Buffett. Steve Miller Band, Brian Wilson and Al Jardine. Brad Paisley and Jordan, Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick. Santana, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Kansas, Foreigner in Europe. And Hall & Oates, Squee and Squeeze. And Rascal Flatts on that. That's basically it. That's the whole thing, dude. This venue has great artists. I saw Bryan Adams and Billy Idol in one night. It's great. It's such a great venue. It's outdoors. You're looking over the ocean. It's a great place to take a date. Just saying. Plug it for anyone out there. Anyways, seeing Sammy Hagar out there with Whitesnake and Night Ranger. My hair is still acting funky. I'm seeing, however, I think the lead singer of Whitesnake might have to do something. He said he was getting throat surgery. I don't know. I get it, but, hopefully he has enough time to go back to the show, do the tour. I think he's still doing it. And then August was nuts. August is going to be crazy. I actually have a list. It's pathetic, but I really do have a list on my laptop here of just different like shows that I would like to go to. Like they have in chronological order. Bon Jovi with Bryan Adams. I already saw both separately, but hey, my dad hasn't seen it. Plug Dad if you're watching this. Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, and Joan Jett are coming to Citi Field. We donated $20. It's gonna be great. Right, you did? Really? Okay.
There'll be some more. We'll post it in the chat.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry about that, everyone. Just we're live. People know I'm down here. Anyways. Where was I? So Journey with Pretenders, Bon Jovi and Bryan Adams. I'm seeing the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer. It's great. I don't know how I'm going to be live because the next day, I didn't get tickets for it, but Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, and Joan Jett are after the Green Day show the next day at Citi Field. I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I could do that, but I might be deaf. Or was it? 1 second. Oh yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what? That Earth, Wind, and Fire is coming to Jones Beach. I'm not the world's biggest Earth, Wind, and Fire fan, but actually I really like them a lot, and I would go see them for the sake of saying I saw them because the lead singer was like 69, so pushing it. And what's the last one? There's two more. One in September. There's two in September. There's one in Maroon 5. I know what you're like. What? You just said Sammy Hagar, Guns N' Roses. Maroon 5. I saw them once. But this tour, they're playing very small venues. They're playing really small, intimate theaters. It's the thing, right? I have been Maroon 5, they're touring with Meghan Trainor. That sounds like the weirdest thing in the world for someone like me who's like, I'd go see Metallica in a heartbeat. Maroon 5 is touring, and I saw them once, and I really liked their show. Yeah, I was not a big fan of like how short it was, playing 20 songs, but it was still good. It was still fun. Maroon 5 is playing up in upstate New York, and they're going to be playing with Meghan Trainor, as I said. Yeah, it's just great. And then the last one is hopefully I can take it is Aerosmith. Aerosmith at their 50th anniversary show in Fenway Park in Boston. Hell to the yeah! Woo! It'd be so fun. That'd be great. Seeing this all. That's this year. Every year I have like a concert schedule. And I try to see whatever I can. Plus, I have the money. I'm not trying to brag. I do have the money to do it. I just have to, and I spend my money on shows. I just spend my money on shows. And I would like to do more stuff with bands. But I was supposed to see Ringo Starr this year, but his tour got postponed until next year. He never has ever done that except for this time with the coronavirus. He just wants people to be safe, people to be secure. And yeah, so it's crazy, but Guns N' Roses is still good. They postponed their first leg of their tour to the fall, and they're going to tour then. But their first stop, I think it's Europe. Guns N' Roses. Several dates rescheduled. Checking on their website. Yeah, their dates to South America, Mexico, and have all been postponed. But their show in the Northeast, in the North American region, are going to feature. Turns out they're going to start touring, hopefully, on May 20th. I really hope they're able to do that because, I'm looking at it now, I'm like, Jesus. Then they're doing North America Summer, and they're going to come to. I got tickets for it at MetLife Stadium with the Smashing Pumpkins on July 18th. That's still far enough away so the coronavirus is not going to affect it that much. So drink your water, kids. Hide your flask. Like I said, great shows. If you can find, I have a list on a whiteboard as well, and not this one. It's a concert schedule of like who's touring. I still want to see Electric Light Orchestra. I still want to go see. What's his face? Train. They're supposed to be touring, but I think they're postponed it. I had snacks ready to go. I'm just letting you know. So let me check Train. I'm just checking their website to see if their venue things have, or their tour dates have changed. Tour. Let's see. Let's see what they say. No, they're still coming. June 19th. They're weird. They really are weird. I like Train, though. I really do like Train. Oh, great question. Alex Federa asked a great question. Talk about anything upcoming with upcoming Marvel movies. Okay. Let's see. I'm actually forgetting, so that's the worst part. Let's see. Wikipedia. Phase 4. Because you can always trust Wikipedia, kids. Marvel films entering Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe are the following. Black Widow. Okay. The Eternals. I don't know why. I've as someone as nerdy as me, I've never heard the Eternals. What do you call it? And then there's Shang-Chi. Makes sense, but I'm not a big fan of it right now. I'm not a big fan of the whole process of it. Untitled Spider-Man Far From Home sequel. Yeah, that's fine. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That sounds really interesting. I'm just looking at their stuff. Upcoming Phase 4. Now they have stuff also for Black Panther 2 and an untitled Captain Marvel sequel. That's for 2022. Now, what I'm wondering is, what are they going to do? They talked about Blade. They're going to do a Blade TV series, last I heard. Wesley Snipes is not going to come back, last I heard. They have someone as Blade. They have a guy as Blade. Blade is not in Phase 4. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is not there. It does not have a date yet. Ant-Man and the Wasp does not have a filming is expected to begin in January of 2021 for Ant-Man and the Wasp. So Ant-Man 3. Ant-Man 3. Can you believe we live in an era where they're going to do Ant-Man 3? Holy crap. An untitled Deadpool film. They're talking about doing a third Deadpool film with Marvel Studios. The question is, how do they incorporate that into the Marvel? He's rated R. He swears up a storm. They can't just. They could. It could be very risky. Fantastic Four. Feige announced. Marvel CEO Kevin Feige announced that a Fantastic Four would join the MCU in an upcoming film centered around the team. They said that the team would bring Marvel's first family up to some sort of platform where they deserve. And Fox made three Fantastic Four films. They're weird. And they want to do another X-Men movie, but with the X-Men films at Marvel now. So basically, what I'm looking at here is that they're going to do, hopefully they're going to have all these films in one universe. They want to do something with Blade. They're going to do something with Guardians, Ant-Man, and the Fox properties. But they're going to do something next. And they're doing stuff on TV. I should mention this. I really should. I should mention this. They're only going to do 6 episodes. They're doing a Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show. What? Wanda and Vision. Okay. Loki. They're doing a Loki TV show. They're going to do a Marvel What If. What is that? An upcoming web TV. Okay. They're doing a Hawkeye TV show, a Miss Marvel, like not Carol Danvers, but a different one. Moon Knight and She-Hulk. Oh my God. So Jesus. So this is what I'm looking at here. Marvel has been doing this thing, right? Marvel has a lot of stuff on the horizon, but some of it's only in theaters. Some of it's only going to be on TV. They're going to make some of the product only go on Disney Plus. Interesting. They're going to be doing a WandaVision show, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson stuff, kicking butt. It's only going to be 6 episodes each, though. How much? That means each episode is going to be like probably 40 or 50 minutes long. It's going to be nuts. Marvel, what if? Oh, they actually released Disney Plus stuff. Oh, it's going to be released this year. So the first two are WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Loki, when is this? Tom Hiddleston is reprising his role as Loki. Oh, and the cool thing is they're going to tie this stuff in with the movies even more. So the I can't even think. The Disney Plus shows like The Mandalorian and the other Marvel shows that are going to come out soon are all going to be tied in still with the Marvel Cinematic Universe films. Let's see. Let's just do this. I'm on Wikipedia right now, just looking up their stuff, their information. And I forgot Thor: Love and Thunder, the 4th Thor film. The Thor films have been really good. The Dark World was not the best, but Thor Ragnarok was hysterical. So funny. He was so funny. It's just nuts. They're going to be doing so. This is the futures of Black Widow, Eternal, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man 3. Hello. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder. But the same director still Ragnarok's on it. That's good. He's writing it with another screenwriter. Now the TV shows, this is what I don't get. And I'll get to something else in a second. The Netflix shows only lasted 1 to 2 to 3 seasons. Defenders lasted 1. Iron Fist. You know what I would wonder? Imagine if they bring the Netflix characters and actors and all that stuff into Disney Plus. You would just explode orgasmic minds if you did that for people. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I have no idea. I'll get to that in a second. Inhumans was never meant to be a Marvel TV show. Inhumans was meant to be a Marvel movie. Inhumans, this is that when they announced that Inhumans was going to be a TV show on ABC, I nearly shit my pants, because not in the good way. I was so pissed. Like, why would you not? Why the frick would you not? And why would you do such a thing? Inhumans are best served as characters in space interacting with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And when Black Bolt opens his mouth, everything gets destroyed. He can't talk. And you can play that so well. If only Vin Diesel was doing something with that, that'd be sick. But he did something with Groot. The Netflix shows Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Defenders, Punisher. Like I said, if they could bring those shows and continue them onto Disney Plus, that's a lot of characters and a lot of content coming out. Alex Federa, I hope I'm answering your question. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff. I just don't have Disney Plus. I'm not going to pay it, yet. So unless I want to. They actually have an adult. What? Runaways TV show. Runaways TV shows are in season 3. The Cloak and Dagger. They did that on Hulu and they did that on Freeform. Those two shows are the young adult Marvel. That's the kids, the teenagers, who were like, "Oh, I've heard about the Cloak and Dagger." Was I think a Freeform did 2 seasons, right? Is it over? Is it still going? Oh, I checked that. Hold on. Let me see something. Production is it done though? That's the thing. They announced the 2 actors they're going to do it, but it was a couple of years ago. Oh, so they're going to do. Wait, what? I'm looking at like the tie-ins and all this stuff. The MCU has gotten ridiculous. So, okay, this makes sense. So, the Cloak and Dagger show, and I did not see the show. I saw the trailer for it, and that was it. The show, it only lasted 2 seasons, but then the Cloak and Dagger joined the Runaways in season 3. So that's on Freeform and Hulu. I think now they went from Freeform to Hulu, like that. Now they have, I think, I don't know. It's interesting how like they're doing. Yeah, they introduced Cloak and Dagger in season 3 of the Runaways TV show, but here's the thing. Runaways, it was meant specifically for Hulu. That was a big reason to buy Hulu. And plus, when I was at Comic-Con, they actually had a lot of stuff for Runaways, which was there. Cloak and Dagger, same thing. Hellstorm, I don't know what the hell they're talking about here. It's an American television series created for Hulu. So now Marvel Studios is doing TV shows. So now, let me just tell you something. Right? Okay, let me just tell you something about this whole thing with the MCU. It's getting so big. They have Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Hawkeye, Black Widow, the Avengers, right? Then you have Iron Man 3, Thor, The Dark World, Guardians of the Galaxy, new characters. Age of Ultron, new characters. Ant-Man, new character. Civil War, more characters. So basically, by 2017, we were introduced to so many characters. Now, we're talking about more films, more team-ups, and we're talking about more TV shows. Marvel, I'll tell you the honest truth. You gotta hand it to Marvel. You gotta hand it to Marvel for at least stepping up and saying, all right, we believe in these properties. We believe in these characters. Let's make some TV shows and movies. Boom! Tons of money later. It's insane. And it's all going up to Disney. Star Wars has not even done this stuff yet. I mean, there was the one. What's the one? The film. I'm forgetting it. I don't know. I'm saying like it's just insane stuff. You know, so like basically, and Joe Wiley is saying in the chat board, X-Men is very hard just because they left off giving us 3 different timelines. Yeah, well, they could always just reboot it. They could just say, you know, we're going to scrap everything that Fox did. And don't include Hugh Jackman. Don't include Professor X. Start off as X-Men brand new. Have a younger cast. Well, they already did that, but they could just do it again. Do it with unknown actors, too. That'd be even better. They break out and act like, I broke out in X-Men. You know, and don't worry, I love the X-Men series. X-Men 1, 2, 3, Origins. First Class, Wolverine. Like the Wolverine. God, they were doing so much over that. And then they just said, you know what? Let's sell Fox to Marvel or Disney. You know, that's when it got nuts. By the way, just a reminder, I know we didn't go off on too much topic there, but don't forget to donate to the New York City Food Bank of the New York City Food Bank. The reason why I'm doing it is the reason why I'm doing this entire broadcast is because of this. I am doing this so you can be informed that I have a link down below for the donate to the New York City Food Bank, and then also if you're looking for more information on the COVID-19 virus, please check that out now. And you can listen to Sirius XM as well. Don't do it while I'm talking. You could listen to Sirius XM talk about COVID-19. There's a whole radio station now for a whole Sirius XM channel for it. And listen, if you know any of us on the Super Review Show, subscribe to our channels down below. Kyle and Bill, their channel links are down below. Please subscribe to them. They're doing a lot of good work over there. They're working really hard. So, yeah. But like I said, the whole Marvel thing is very interesting. You know, talking about DC. So someone asked me something about DC. Right now, everything's about Marvel this, Marvel that. Have we not talked about Man of Steel yet? Have we not talked about this yet? You know, I gotta remind me. I gotta get something. I gotta have someone to bring something down. Do I know any more of the DC movies or shows coming out? I do. Thank you, Wikipedia. They announced so much. It's actually kind of stupid. They announced bouncing the camera. DC announced so many. Just getting something. Yeah, the DC films, like I'm talking about, like you're talking about the DCEU and all that stuff. Want to know the truth? So they have So I'm going to make this crystal clear. I'm not talking about the Dark Knight trilogy. I'm going to be talking about Man of Steel and up, because that's where all the universe stuff got. I'll get to that Star Wars comment in a second. Drink up. It's healthy. Okay, so Man of Steel comes out in 2013. Suicide Squad won an Oscar. Okay, so Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Aquaman, Shazam, Joker, and Birds of Prey. And the upcoming ones are Wonder Woman 1984, Batman, and the Suicide Squad. You want to? So here's my personal thing. Now that we're on this end of it, here you go. Right. So the whole DC universe thing that is going on right now is ridiculous, in my opinion. They can't get anything right with this film franchise. They have they have Man of Steel. They have Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Aquaman, Shazam, Birds of Prey. Pretty good lineup. I mean, many of these were not big hits with the critics, but who cares? If it makes money, they're going to make more. I'm also looking at Wikipedia right now. Again, Batman vs Superman. The Ultimate Edition, I'm going to say one thing really quick. The Ultimate Edition of Batman vs. Superman is amazing. Plug for the Super Review Show. We did a movie commentary of it, and it's fantastic. It beats the theatrical cut by a mile. I'm not even kidding you. It actually really was amazing. It was amazing. The theatrical cut did not cut what was actually true. So they're going to be doing like they're going to be doing, like, I remember this so clear. Like, the theatrical cut was awful, but the extended edition, the Zack Snyder that he wanted to release, was so much better. It's just the truth. All right, but here's what's coming up for DC. So far, we have Wonder Woman 1984, The Batman, with Matt Reeves directing, but Ben Affleck is not a part of it. I'll get to that in a second, too. I'll get to that. James Gunn is directing The Suicide Squad. Black Adam film? A Black Adam film with The Rock as Black Adam. Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be Black Adam. Shazam 2, Shazam was a delight for the DC universe. It was such a fun movie. You could see how this kid went from like this orphan life to like he's one of the strongest strongest superheroes. He could battle Superman, you know? The Flash, I don't even know what's going to happen with that. They're in development. They're doing development in it, but The Flash has been like a ridiculous story. The 75 directors and all these scripts, and they can't make a Flash, and they're going to film next year, and they're going to release it the year after that. It's just stupid. Like, to make the Flash film that we saw in Justice League with Ezra Miller was great. I thought he was great, at least, and I love that take on that character. It was like the first time I ever saw him on screen, for Christ's sake, you know? So, and Joe, I'll get to your Star Wars thing in a second, because that's a whole other spiel. DC, so here's what's coming up. They have an Amazonian film about a Wonder Woman spinoff about the Amazonians, Wonder Woman's home people. Batgirl, which Joss Whedon is supposed to write and direct. Very interestingly enough, Warner Brothers is looking for a female director to replace Whedon. So Joss Whedon is currently attached, but he's going to be gone soon, I guess. I would love to see him do Batgirl personally. Blue Beetle, I don't know how. Blue Beetle and Booster Gold films are going to be like, just, I don't get that. They want to be like a buddy cop film, but with superheroes. I don't know. Cyborg, look. Cyborg, when they first announced Cyborg was going to be in Batman vs. Superman, I was like, okay, that's cool. We're going to add another character. But they introduce him, and you know who they got? They got a Broadway actor. They have an actual actor playing Cyborg. It was crazy. They they wanted to do a Cyborg film with Ray Fisher reprising his role. Cyborg was scheduled to be released on April 3rd, 2020. Hey, isn't that like... So it was supposed to be released today or this week or whatever, but it's been delayed. There continues to be development on the project, stating that the character will develop his comfort role as superhero and come into conflict when he has attention. Okay, so basically, we have it's been delayed. So April 20th, April 2020, like now, they've delayed it. Deadshot, a spinoff of Suicide Squad, has been with Will Smith in it. It's going to be a spinoff film of Deathstroke. That's got to be rated R. What? They greenlit the project. Oh my God. The director is like currently unattached to the project. Gotham City Sirens with Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy. You can do that now after Birds of Prey, yeah. David Ayer was supposed to do it. Green Lantern Corps. Green Lantern Corps sounds really interesting. I'll tell you the truth. The Green Lantern Corps movie, that sounded like a really interesting, and it's supposed to be like the Man of Steel universe. I'm like, that'd be great. However, they said it was supposed to be released on July 24th, 2020. Oh, wait, it's coming up, right? Nope. It says by November 2019, Johns was expected to deliver his script to Warner Bros. But there's been no further movement on Green Lantern. They've really just a Harley Quinn and Joker film after the Joker film that got released. Joker got released, okay. On Justice League 2 with Zack Snyder returning. Justice League 2. Patty Jenkins is open directing Justice League. Justice League Dark with Guillermo del Toro directing. It's supposedly supposed to be happening. Like I said, I'm on Wikipedia. There's no joke. There's 30 DC movies. Do I think they'll ever make a good Green Lantern? I think with the right script and right director, yeah. Here's the thing, right? The problem with Green Lantern was not Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds was not the problem of that 2011 film. The script was so unimaginative for a character that's 100% imagination. Okay, if that makes any sense to you at all. The character of Green Lantern, he uses his imagination to make stuff with the ring. And he did not do it. They barely did that in the film. He barely did it. So, and on top of that, hold on, it gets better. Justice League Dark said that Lobo, rated R, with Michael Bay to direct. Yeah, right. Michael Bay directing another. That would not be bad. An actual Man of Steel 2. I would love to see a Man of Steel 2 with Matthew Vaughn directing or J.J. Abrams. That'd be great. With Henry Cavill back as Superman for Superman 2. We need a Superman 2. That'd be great. Nightwing, unnecessary. Plastic Man, I could see it. It's supposed to be a comedy, action, adventure film. The Trench, a horror spin-off film from the Aquaman's Trench Kingdom. What are we in, the 80s? Wonder Woman 3. Okay, Supergirl. I forgot Supergirl. So, I'm not kidding you. If you go to Wikipedia, right, and if you look up the DC Extended Universe, and if you look up how they have released the following films. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've released 8 movies in 7 years. Okay, I'm not a DC hater. I love this franchise. I love it. I'm a big fan of it. I support the Zack Snyder universe a lot. I really, really do. And the sequels, Wonder Woman 1984, The Batman, Suicide Squad, Black Adam, Shazam 2, Flash, and Aquaman 2. Okay, sequels to existing properties that made a lot of money. Sure, makes sense. What about new characters? There's literally 30 different projects at DC right now. There are 30 different projects and spin-offs and comedy films of the DC characters. Holy shit, guys. Calm down. There's a lot of stuff going on. And look, to answer Green Lantern Corps, to answer your question, Alex, Green Lantern Corps, I'll tell you the truth, I love the idea. I really do. And it's like him in space sounds a lot better, personally. You get Chris Pine to do it. Well, he's already in Wonder Woman, but I thought Chris Pine would be a great guy for, or Nathan Fillion. I don't know, whatever. So bottom line, I'm gonna leave basically, if you want to go on Wikipedia, and if you just want to look at the DC films that are in development, good luck. It's a lot. It's ridiculous, and it is insanity. They're looking for nonstop female directors and this director. I'm like, guys, you guys are going like this. I need to get a drink of water, and then I'm gonna answer your question about Star Wars. Drink up. All right. I've also made a decision. I know I said I'd be going for about 6 hours. I've gone through 2 already. I have 4 more to go. I'm gonna go for about 3 or 4 hours. I'll tell you that. Probably 4 hours. Just because my voice is starting to go, talking a lot. I don't know. I'll see how I'm doing it like hour 3 or 4, 3.5. So we'll see. Let's run an hour and a half. I'll figure out what I'm doing, but I think I could charge on. All right, and like I said, remember, donate. I'm doing all this so you guys can donate your link. Donate your money to the amazing charity down below. Not charity, the Food Bank New York City. I'm losing track of my head. Don't forget to subscribe to Kyle and Bill. They're doing really great. All right, Star Wars. And ask me some Star Trek stuff, guys. Come on. Star Wars. Star Wars. What do I think about the ending of the trilogy of Star Wars? Well, do you want to know the honest opinion? The honest truth? Or would you like to hear what everyone else is saying? Star Wars Episode 7 was great. Episode 8, The Last Jedi, was good. I liked it. The Rise of Skywalker. Not my favorite. And they could have really ended it and directed it a little bit better. And I'm not saying J.J. Abrams is not a bad director. He's a fantastic. He revitalized Star Trek and revitalized Star Wars. Give the man a good break. Okay? Star Wars? And like I said, just if you guys want to just on the chat board, if you guys want to just blow up the chat about Star Wars, just start talking to yourselves. It's totally fine. Start commenting about it. Basically, they're going to make 10, 11, and 12. There's no doubt about it. They're going to make 10, 11, and 12. You know why? Because all 3 films made like $1 billion. So, it's just nuts. The Star Wars saga. The first film, I'm not going to get into the first film because I'm not going to get into that whole conversation. Well, but way back when, I have time. But the ending of the trilogy of Star Wars I liked it, but it was not that great. It was good. It was okay. It was not the ending I expected for Star Wars, where like Kylo Ren and Rey all of a sudden kiss, and then Luke Skywalker's dead and Leia's dead, Han is dead. Like, what? A lot of people liked it. A lot of people hated it. A lot of people liked it. But, like, come on. It was just so ridiculous. The Emperor is back. The Emperor is back. Really? You couldn't come up with anything better. They even brought back, no disrespect, they brought back Ian McDiarmid, the actual guy who played the Emperor in the prequels. Like, what the hell? I think they could have found a little bit better of a story angle. Like, it was all along, it was this person pulling the strings. Spoilers for this Rise of Skywalker, but still. Like, that's just insane. I really don't know how to feel about this. This is weird. I don't know. It's very like a puzzling thing to me. Honestly, I liked it, but if you're asking me, when Disney releases those DVDs of like the Star Wars films, when Disney releases the Star Wars films on Blu-ray again or streaming or whatever, do I think that they'll I don't know. It was just weird. It was a weird film. It felt like a weird Star Wars film. A friend of mine said this the best. A friend of mine, really good friend of mine, said to me, a friend of mine said to me the following: the Star Wars spin-off movies were better than the new trilogy. And as hard as it was to agree with him, I did. Because Rogue One, Solo. What was the last one they did? The last spin-off film. Oh, no, it's coming out next year, right? Yeah, hold on. Star Wars films. I'm just going to check this really quick. They released the Star Wars films. I'm trying to think, where was it? Hold on. Rogue One, Solo. The anthology films. Yeah, Rogue One, Solo, a Star Wars story. They talked about... Where was it? I don't know. They wanted to do a film. Honestly, they announced 3 spin-off movies. You know, the spin-off films were going to be... I don't know. I really hope they do another spin-off movie before they do another movie, because if they do a spin-off movie, that'd be a lot better. Or, you know what they should do? They should take a break from the saga films. They should really take a break from the saga films. And they should not only take a break from the saga films, they should explore the really deep, rich past of Star Wars that fans would love to see, and explore the past of Star Wars. Like the Knights of the Old Republic. If they were to do Knights of the Old Republic trilogy of films, that would be amazing. That story is fantastic. It's a great storyline of the Jedi and the Sith and what path you go down. Really rich. The video game and the story of that is fantastic. But honestly, if you had to get my opinion of it, The Rise of Skywalker did not do much for me, to be honest. As great as great or whatever as it was okay. But it wasn't like, it didn't get me excited for the next one. And Kathleen Kennedy has got to fix herself in her office. Because the thing with her is that she's the one who is doing the Star Wars films. She's in charge of it now. She's in charge of Lucasfilm. That's nuts. And she can't even get films right? Or this director's leaving over creative differences. That director's leaving over creative differences. Give me a break. It's nuts. I'm telling you, it's nuts. It's just, I don't know. I think it's crazy, personally. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's just nuts to me how they have, I don't know. Star Wars, it's not dead because they're going to make more because they made money, but the quality and the storyline of the films, they really got to fix that. They got to fix that. JJ set it up so well, and then all of a sudden we just dampered it down with The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. I'm waiting for another anthology film, like the Rogue Ones or the Solos. Those were great films. We only got 2 of them. So, I don't know. It's just my opinion. We're almost at 2 hours, guys. We are almost at 2 hours. We're 2 hours, and we're doing pretty good. I'll tell you the truth. I think we're doing all right. You know, like I said, we're at 2 hour mark. I can't believe I've been going this long. Donate to the food bank of New York City. Do it now. Donate money. You have to. Go for it. Otherwise, you will die of a long death. Okay, I have no idea. So, anyways, I don't know. I'm hanging in there right now. You guys are doing an excellent job in the chat board. Have you guys told anyone else that I'm live? Just wondering. Wow, people chatted a lot. Jeez. My voice is starting to go. My neck. Like I said, guys, how we doing? I can't check or anything on that, so. I know you did, Alex. Alex in the hizzy. I'm just checking the channel really quick because we're at 2 hours. What other questions you got? I'm running out of things. I'm losing it. We might wrap it up at 2:30. My voice is actually beginning to really hurt. So. I don't know. What else you guys? What do you got? Name anything. This is an AMA after all. We have to name anything. This break is brought to you by Zone Perfect, where all you do is talk about zone bars. Zone bars. Good question. Good question that I got to talk to you guys about some stuff. I'll show you some cool stuff. Alex, I don't play video games. I don't. I'm sorry. I really don't play. I should. All right, hold on. Let me finish this first. I got something to show you guys. Hold on. It's my super duper awesome collection. All right. What I'm about to show you is really cool. It is a series of collections of stuff that I have collected over the time. Ready? Y'all ready for this? I don't know. All right, so I got a series of stuff to show you guys. Mind you, this is all super duper uber nerdy, but like I said, and before I go even further, make sure you are donating to this food bank of New York City. What's good? Andrew in the hizzy. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, how you doing, man? We just talked about Star Wars. So I want to show you guys my autograph collection. Super nerdy. So put back your glasses and here we go. This is not an autograph, but I have this picture of Axl Rose. He was in the Mid-Hudson Civic Center back in the 80s, and I bought this picture. I don't know, I just figured I thought it was cool. All right. Here we go. Super uber close to the camera. This is my autograph collection that I have collected over time. This is a comic book from New York Comic Con 2014. And the guy Walt Simonson, who created Beta Ray Bill and Thor, he signed this right here. Right here. Right there. He signed it. I'll get this out of the way. This is Darren McDaniels of Run DMC. He signed this. It's hard to see, but it's like right there. He's like, yo, what's good? He was a sweet man. He was really nice. And probably my most valuable one, outside of the other ones I have, is Stan Lee. That's Stan Lee's autograph right there. He wrote this book too. This is an original pressing from 1962. So he also signed it right there. So he's dead, but I have something of his now. So it's pretty cool. All right, here we go. I don't know if I showed a lot of people this, but here you go. Michael Rooker from Guardians of the Galaxy. He signed this. Y'all should know this one. Yeah. Most expensive one I bought, though. It was more expensive than Stan. I don't know why, but there's Mark Ruffalo. There's Danny Glover. And Mel Gibson wasn't there, but I got Danny Glover. Danny Glover. Well, let's go catch some bag. Here's my first autograph ever, but it's pretty cool. This one's kind of fun. Whoops. Shazam! Boom! He was a cool guy. He was really cool. This one was my most recent one. One of my most recent ones. This is Mikey from Goonies, Sean Austin. He was also in Lord of the Rings, I think. He was also Rudy. One of the other first ones I ever got was Nichelle Nichols of Star Trek. She had a stroke. It was really crazy. And this was the most recent one I got from Michael Biehn from Terminator. Yeah, it's great. All right, now that's out of the way. Hold on. Hold on. All right, now, what I'm about to show you guys is super uber nerd territory. The following program has been shown for a mature audience, letting you know now. Let's check it out, son. No doubt, son. Woo! All right, these are my books. Oh, they got bent. Damn it. All right, these are all the Star Wars novels I have. And I know Andrew's on the board. This is I keep telling you I have. I have all three of the Thrawn trilogy. I have the audiobook, and I've always wanted to read and listen at the same time. See that? All three. I bought all three one day. Just for kicks. Now, this is a book that I heard so much about, and I just did not read it. I really should have. But, Darth Plagueis from 2000. That's from Barnes & Noble. When was this on this guy? 2012? Here you go. On the very cover of the book, it actually tells you when you're going to be reading it and what time period it's in. It's pretty cool. Oh, James Luceno wrote this? Oh, he's great. He wrote a bunch of Indiana Jones books, too. Yeah. Great book. I actually have this on audiobook. It's just a lot. It's like a long, like 8 hours for one thing, so or two, I think. Let me check my thing. But it's really good. It's a really good book. I mean, the stories. What always fascinated me was stories in the Star Wars or Back to the Future, Planet of the Apes, or Star Trek universes that had other stories in those universes. Hold on. It's actually 14 hours of an audiobook. It's a really long book. How thick? How many pages is it? So, what else I got here? Hold on. Oh, this is the first Elseworlds book I got. Indiana Jones and the Philosopher's Stone. And it's about how to find the Voyage manuscripts. It takes place during the... What year is this? When did I buy this? This came out in 1995, but they reissued it in 2008 because the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out in 2008, so they remastered all the books. What chapter is this? How many chapters are there? There's only 10 chapters. I'm ready. I should have read this. Bantam Double. Oh, okay. I'll tell you the truth. Is this book one? Yeah, so this, I just watched Alien the other night. It was great. This takes place after Alien, right? It takes place after Alien, but it takes place after Alien, but before Aliens, and Ripley gets saved or whatever, and it's about another ship. It's really interesting, and they made it's one of a trilogy, just like the Thrawn one. This is the third book in the trilogy, The River of Pain. Oh, look at that cover! It's great. This is a great story. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I read this one. It was great. So now those are books, but they're not like, oh, it's not Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's not Star Wars: A New Hope. It's not Alien. It's other stories in that world. It's really cool stuff. If you want, when this live stream is over, if there's anything I could recommend to you as far as like if you want to get into this stuff, if you want to get into like Elseworld, because the comic books they already do it with Marvel and DC. But if you're looking to get like into like movie franchises that do other things, that like do Alien, right? I'll tell you the truth. Like this is something I would recommend. Jesus. How many times? How much in life? How long in life do you think you would see a Star Trek Planet of the Apes book? where the crew of the Enterprise is fighting the apes. How crazy is that? And then like it gets better. I have more. I'm not gonna pull them all out, but basically, like this is one Star Trek archive book. It's by Kirk, and these are like all the books from the 70s or 80s, or really great quality too. Look at this. This is great stuff. Oh my god, I love it. I love it, and I got a lot of it. I gotta get that one. Transformers versus G.I. Joe. These are graphic novels, man. They're great. I have a whole bin right behind me. Thanks, Alex. I got more. I got more of the ape stuff too. Let me put this one back. I got a G.I. Joe book. Yeah, I got this. So that's volume 1. I got volume 2 as well, but let me get more. Judge Dredd, Alien, Predator, Terminator. Oh, this is, let me get that one. Unprofessional again, but you know. This takes place in 1985 instead of 1984. Yeah, if you want to borrow them, yeah, go ahead. Let me know. They're really good reads. I mean, in 1984, Kyle Reese was sent to the future from the future to protect Sarah Connor against a terrifying cyborg that would stop at nothing to terminate her. Of course, the first movie. In 1985, Skynet targeted biotechnician Elise Fong, but this time there's no resistance fighter to explain the nature of how to pursue or how to stop it. Targeted for reasons unknown, she cannot comprehend Fong's only ex-CIA operative, Farrell Green, who the woman tasked at kidnapping her, a pharmaceutical competitor. As Green struggles to understand the unstoppable monster competing for her Fong, her past mistakes draw a mercenary with Squad to design its own Terminator. So this takes place after. This takes place after the 1984 film. It's really good. Like this kind of stuff. And also, personally, I really, really like IDW. Like outside of Marvel comic books being a publisher, outside of Marvel comic books being a publisher or DC Comics, there's Dark Horse. I don't know if you guys can see that. Dark Horse Comics. There's IDW Comics and Boom Comics. There's a lot. I'm telling you, there is a lot of stuff. And I have a ton of this stuff kind of just lying around here. And I never really did, like there's a Green Hornet one. Love the Green Hornet one. Kevin Smith actually did it. For instance, there's this one. There's Back to the Future, other timelines that they've explored. Untold Tales and alternate timelines. They go from back to back to back. Yeah, exactly. Dark Horse used to do Star Wars comic books. Look at that. Like this. This is Marvel, one of Marvel's latest comic book Star Wars publications. This was back in 2015, though. So this run has probably ended, but this is just another one of them. So Dark Horse is great. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff from these other Star Wars, other comic books. Like I said, it's other stuff. It's other Elseworld stuff in that universe. It's like, hold on, I've got Marvel there. I gotta get up. I wish I could show you guys like this, but it's like so much. There's a lot actually. Darth Vader, Planet of the Apes. Oh yeah, so Alex, you were talking about Planet of the Apes, right? This is book 1 of 5. Oh yeah, Andrew, they're doing another one. Okay. Yeah. So this is another one that I got. This is one of 5, book 1 of 5. You can just see on the one there. And I have other ones. Like I said, I have other ones too. I have all 5 of the issue of the run. I got like behind here. There's a whole bin of it. Yeah, that line just ended. It just bridged the gap between 4 and 5. Now they're bridging it between 5 and 6. Yeah. But the thing is, though, those aren't the individual books, though. Those are the graphic novels of it, though. Excuse me. And it's really good. Great stuff, I swear. My voice is getting tired. Luckily, someone brought this down for me. That's good. It's vanilla frappe. Oh yeah, I have like I said, I have all these books. I have comic books. But I'm a big fan of the elsewhere. Because I got the movies at the time. I got the movies. I have a Ghostbusters one somewhere. I think. Hold on, let me see. Buck Rogers, Ghostbusters. Yeah. See, Buck Rogers. Dynamite. Dynamite is really. They have Dark Horse and Dynamite. Those are really good stuff. See that? Each one's like. I will say that if you want to get into graphic novels, be my guest. Just know that they're like $20 a piece. If anyone, and I know some people are watching this who I know, whoever knows me and is watching this, you can ever, if you ever want to just come over and like borrow, let me know, or let me know, and we'll meet up and we'll borrow and discuss. So, yeah, like I said, guys, again, I just want to shout this out again. I can't emphasize this enough. I'm doing this live stream for as long as possible until my voice eventually gives out, because I want you all to donate money from the description of this video to the NYC food bank. I can't believe I'm forgetting that already. The food bank of New York City is, and I am not affiliated with them at all. I'm not sponsored by them. They didn't ask me to do this. I'm honestly telling you that I am just doing this out of the goodness of my heart, so people can donate their time and their money to helping out people struggle in New York City. And if you know someone who is down in the city, or maybe you know someone who works there, I'm just telling you, just donate a little bit of money. It really helps. So I got a lot. My one regret was I never got Adam West's autograph. I saw him, though. I'm very lucky I got to at least see him. Funny story was at Comic-Con. I was Comic-Con, and Adam West was doing a panel for a animated movie that was kind of called The Return of the Cape Crusaders, with him and Burt Ward in voicing the Batman and Robin, and Julie Newmar was Catwoman, and they announced a sequel, and then he died, but he recorded his voiceover for the movie. It's his last. It's his last movie. So, you tell me, guys, how are you guys hanging in? Are you guys doing okay? I mean, because I'm thinking is that we're approaching 2 hours and 30 minutes. I could have watched the movie. Let me know if you want me to keep. My goal was 5 hours or 6. I think I don't even know. Probably 5. I'm like halfway there. I don't know if I can make it. Just sound off on the chat board. Let me know if I can make it or not. So I'll keep going if need be. So I don't know. My voice is starting to get there, and I'm like, you know. So, like I said, there's a lot of different variety of these graphic novels out there. Like I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave links for descriptions, or I'll do like maybe like an editorial saying, "Hey, check this out," or whatever. Star Trek. Like, this takes place after 2009. Volume 1. See? It's pretty cool. I read all those pretty quick. I love the 2009 J.J. Abrams Star Trek film is great. It is fantastic. Really is. And he, like I said before, he revitalized Star Wars and Star Trek. Both. So Star Trek Beyond, though, was really fun. It's a fun film. Watch out for those Klingons, Romulans, and Kardashians. It's the truth. Watch out for those Klingons, those Romulans, and those Kardashians. The Kardashians are among us. Yeah, so funny. Oh, my neck. I'm starting to get stiff. This is getting worse. Yeah, Andrew, I do have this. I don't have volume 3 of it, though. I only have volume 1 of it. Check this out if you can. This one, I have 1, 2, and 4. I don't have 3. Yeah, this one's pretty good. You haven't touched most of the new comics? This one came out in Darth Vader 1 through 6 in... It was great. I read it a while ago. This one came out in 2015. You know? Just look at that. I mean, hold on. That's great. Which books have you followed? Andrew, which books have you followed by chance? What was the overall point? Oh, just the new Thrawn trilogy? Okay. Yeah, I only got into the original one. This is the original one right here. I have the other 2 books right over there, too. So, see that? What was the overall point of Star Trek 2009? Star Trek 2009 was a nice reboot of the whole reset, time travel reset, or a reset of the Star Trek franchise. Star Trek 2009 was a great film because JJ put new life into Star Trek. He put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that film, if I understand. And he really emphasized the points of, like, JJ Abrams really, he took literally a dead franchise. There was no such thing as Star Trek at all. And, like, and after 2002's Nemesis or Generations, or I forgot, First Contact, I don't even know. But it was no Star Trek, and it just did not fly with the audience. The story was the Star Trek 2009 film was much more appealing to the general movie-going audience. Andrew's a big person of that. So, hold on. Yeah, so Yeah, Andrew, this is the one I was talking about. See that? Heir to the Empire. Anyways, Star Trek 2009 was so JJ basically said, look, we're going to do Star Trek. We're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to add some different effects, add some action scenes, and we're going to do it differently. Excuse me. And basically, JJ did something really smart. He realized that the Star Trek franchise was not only dead, but fans were literally dying off. Like, they were getting so old that they were dying. So basically, he wanted to redo Star Trek, but in a different way, a little bit more of an action franchise, and it worked. It became much more popular than it was at the time. It's crazy. Yeah, so, and I love all three of them: Star Trek 2009, Into Darkness, and Beyond. Beyond was amazing in theaters to see and witness during the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. It was great. What else was there? After Star Trek Into Darkness, though, they ended up going on their 5-year mission. They ended on the 5-year mission. They're going to do that then. And the whole thing with Khan, I don't know why they hit it, but anyways. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Yeah, I remember enjoying those movies a bit and never watched the old shows. Yeah, the older shows, the only shows I would recommend watching of Star Trek are Star Trek, the original series, and The Next Generation. That's it. That's really it. I mean, if you could watch, there's 3 seasons of Star Trek 66, the original series. Then there's 7 seasons of Next Generation. Now, the thing is, with the movies, back in the day, Star Trek 1979, the Star Trek The Motion Picture came out. It did an endurance test, I have to tell you the truth. No, Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Beyond did not pick up where 2009 left off. Star Trek Beyond took place right after Into Darkness. Right at the end of Into Darkness there on their 5-year mission. Right at the end of Into Darkness. Anyways, 2000, where was I? The Star Trek TV shows you need to watch are only the first series, Next Generation, that's it. They did 3 other ones, though. They've done 4 other ones. They did Voyager, Deep Space Nine. They did Voyager, Deep Space Nine. They've done Enterprise, and they did Star Trek Discovery now, and they're doing Star Trek Picard with Patrick Stewart now on CBS All Access. So you have to watch that on there. Personally, I've only seen Next Generation. I've only seen the original series. Not all of Next Generation, because I don't really watch a lot of TV that much. But when I do, it's like I'll binge a little bit. I'll watch a season here and there. But I will say this, though, about Next Generation. The series finale, the last episode of that show, is the best series finale of any TV show ever. Any TV show. The best series finale of any TV show, you heard it here first, is Star Trek The Next Generation. The best series finale. More than Seinfeld, Frasier, Cheers, it wrapped it up great. Even Friends was awful. And Star Trek Beyond picked up right at the end of Into Darkness in 2013. So, but yeah, what I was going to say, the movies was Star Trek The Motion Picture, Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, Star Trek 5, awful film, The Final Frontier, Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, are all films in the 80s and into the early 90s of Star Trek films with the original series crew and cast. With the original series crew, that's it. Those 6 movies are all Star Trek original series cast members in those movies with the Klingons and the Romulans and all that. It's crazy. What was I gonna say? And then they made 4 next generation movies. They made Generations, First Contact, don't kill me, Nemesis, and Insurrection. So that's the next generation movies they made. And you know how much the last Star Trek movie that was made before 2009, you know how much it made worldwide? It made about $66 million worldwide. $66 million worldwide. That was a monumental blow. And it took someone like JJ that said, you know what? I got to redo it. Wasn't there a movie with Picard meeting Kirk? Yes, that was Star Trek Generations. I think. I could be wrong. Star Trek Generations. Because Kirk is retiring, and then the movie starts with Kirk, and then it ends with Picard. Yeah, so that's the last I heard about that. Please throw me more questions, man. I don't know, Star Trek or whatever. So, do I have them all on Blu-ray? No. I should though, because I was telling you guys before. I'll say it again. We have at the studio, we have a new Blu-ray setup with better surround sound. So when we do movie commentaries, everyone, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, Andrew, join us. If you could, we have a new setup down here where I have new surround sound and everything, and it's better sounding. But when I do a movie commentary, maybe not with this microphone that I'm using now, but basically, I will do a movie commentary. And I was talking about this earlier. When I keep the volume down so much is because I put the subtitles on. Spoilers. This is what we do. That's because I don't want YouTube to come after us and say you had your sound on. The copyright claim says you can't show this video now because we're blah, 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 blah. I've been trying to get into the Witcher franchise. I don't know if I should stick to Witcher. What the hell is that? Oh, the video game or the Netflix show? Netflix, right? Ugh, Netflix, right? We'll go for 2 hours. Books first, my guy. Books first. You know. Make sure you guys are donating money. Look, and I can't emphasize this enough. Hold on. Okay, so the books are separate from the show because the games came first. Okay, got it. Just a reminder again, I can't emphasize this enough. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I'm not a part of their affiliate association. But please donate to the New York City Food Bank. The link for it is in the description of this video, so you guys can go donate on your own. I've already donated like $10, and it even says on their website. Let me pull it up for you guys. I've put in $10. It says $1 helps 5 meals, so $10 would help out like more than that. I'm helping out more people. Make sure you guys at least throw at least $1 in there, man, just to help out these people down in New York City who are being affected by the coronavirus. That's why I'm even doing this. That's why I'm still doing this. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, my neck. I'm dying here. So, yeah. I'm going to tell you what. You guys tell me. We've been going for almost 3 hours. Should I keep going as long as I can? Or should I call it at like 3:15 or something, like, or 3 o'clock? 3 hours, excuse me. Let me know right now. Come on. Chat board, come on. So, yeah, I'll call it at 3 hours. I got 20 minutes. Okay, yeah. So anyway, at 3 hours, I'm gonna call it a day because honestly, I'm getting tired just sitting here, and I have to say thank you for all of you who have been sticking out. Though I have to ask, have you seen? No, I haven't. I don't have Disney Plus. Despite having a ton of stuff on Disney Plus now. We were just talking about the Marvel shows about an hour ago. The Marvel shows, Marvel is doing so much on Disney Plus now. It's going to be insane. Marvel Studios is doing their own TV stuff at this point. So I have not had a chance to even watch The Mandalorian yet. I've heard it's really good. I mean, you could probably tell me otherwise right now. You could just, The homeless has really become vulnerable due to the crisis, so it is definitely important to assist. Yes, Joe Wiley, you are bang on correct. Listen, I'm going to be alive for another 20 minutes. Please donate some money. $1 feeds 5 meals. Can you imagine what $20 does? Can you imagine what $50 does to the society, to this people? Can you imagine what that does? Please help them out. Please just pay $5. $5. All I ask of you is $5. I would love it. I've already donated $5 as well. $10. I'm feeding people in New York City. Donate the same. You know you can do it. Seriously, you can do it. I'm gonna fix that. Yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, I have not seen any of the Mandalorian yet at all. They're making season 2 now, right? I feel like Disney Plus. How much is Disney Plus? How much is it? Jesus. Let me see. And they're doing a lot of stuff. Hold on. Oh, we got chat board people. The homeless. Thanks for pushing the difference. Thanks for pushing the donations. Make a difference. Alex donated $15. Awesome. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. Once all this is said and done, we should want to do a watch party. Seriously, Alex, thank you for donating some money. That's really great. I'm looking okay. So for just Disney Plus is $7 a month. But if I want to get Hulu, Disney, ESPN, if I want to get a lot of other stuff, I'll get like Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and I'll also get other content for $12.99 a month. That's not $13 a month is not bad if you really think about it. But then again, I'm paying $10 a month for Spotify. I'm paying my insurance. Do you have enough money for it? Then yeah, seriously. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Your family dropped Netflix and went to Disney? Wow. Wait, are you serious? One second. It's cheaper. Wait, how much is Netflix? Do you know how much Netflix is? How much is Netflix now? No way it's cheaper than Netflix now. Are you serious? I almost don't believe that. Plans start at $8.99 a month for Netflix, but Disney Plus. Wait, indeed, spoken from the field that strives to empower and due to the crisis that. Yes. Netflix is a little bit more, I guess. That's true because Netflix starts at $9. Disney starts at $7. But if you want to pay more to get more, you can get ESPN, sports shows, and all that stuff too. It's interesting. I got to look at that. Seriously, that's insane. I don't know if I believe that. That just sounds insane, though. You just donated? Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Andrew, you are the man. Gracias. Super chat that. I'm giving you a thumbs up. Thank you. It's easy, guys. Like I said, if in the last stretch of time we have here, please donate to this food bank in New York City. It just the littlest bit makes the biggest difference. You guys are killing it out there today. Seriously, that means a lot. I mean, I don't know how. I'm giving you a thumbs up. Hold on. Thumbs up. Here we go. Thumbs up. Boom. Thank you. Seriously. And look, it says on their link that if you donate even just $1, it's insane. We also aren't using Netflix as much as we used to be. So when The Mandalorian came out, we just transitioned. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I definitely have to look into it. I definitely thought about it. So. Speaking of which, I added a hashtag to the video, and it's really cool. It says Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi released an album about 7 years ago. It's a great song. It's called "Because We Can," and, it says, and the chorus goes, "I gotta find it. Hold on. Because we can." Bon Jovi's the man. I'm gonna talk about him a lot lately. The lyrics go, "I don't want to be another wave in the ocean. I am a rock, not just another grain of sand. I want to be the one to run you when you need a shoulder. I ain't a soldier, but I'm here to take a stand because we can." How cool is that? Oh my God. Thank you for donating. Whoever you are. DW, thank you. Thank you, seriously. Thank you. It's any last minute things we can do to have the people of New York City at least get some sort of food or money or whatever. Thank you. New York City is a disaster zone, and the least we can do right now is keep the faith, so to speak, and it's just keep it up, keep doing the best we can. We have 10 minutes left. If anyone out there, wait, Matt is still down there, Andrew, or no? That's insane. Is he okay? Do you know if he's okay? Seriously, everyone, thank you. He lives in Brooklyn. He's all right. Good. Tell him to stay safe. Stay safe. I can never say that right. Oh my God. Thank you. I mean, seriously, everyone who's been donating and been there since the beginning of this whole thing, you guys rock. I mean, seriously, it's like amazing the fact that this. Look, I'll tell you the truth. I've been just to kind of, I guess, wind things down. Oh my God, Pop! Thank you. My grandfather says my grandmother is donating right now too. That's fantastic. We played video games together for now. Yeah, like seriously, guys, you guys, I've been doing this for 3 hours, and my mind is exploding. I can't believe that people are actually just doing whatever they can to like help. It means a lot, seriously. You guys are the best. My neck is killing me. Sorry, I'm a little bit. So, yeah. Well, at least you're keeping in touch with him and all that. That's seriously great. Guys, I cannot believe that people are even. Serious question. Should I do this again? Like maybe not tomorrow because tomorrow's Easter, but should I? If we get the word out, and if we could spread the word of positivity again, we could do it another day too. Another Saturday, maybe another Friday night or whatever. Just do 3 hours, have people donate again. That'd be fantastic. Again, I don't know who you are, but DW, thank you seriously for even. I don't even know who you are. Thank you. Like it means a lot. Like thumbs up. I mean, do you guys think we should do this again? Yeah, we should. Let's do it then. We'll do it like we could do it next Saturday or something too. I'll plan it out. But listen. I can't do this with just 10 people in the chat and watching me. I need more people to not only be willing to watch and willing to talk about conversation, but whatever you want to talk about. But it's up to you guys to also spread the word and share the love for everything that has been going on with New York City, and share my content. If you like, I'll make another live stream set for then, so you guys can share it then, and I'll do it again. Maybe I'll have, no one can come over, of course, because we're in quarantine. But I'll be able to do that. This means a lot. I'm serious. Thank you so much for donating to. Like I said, I'm not pushing. I'm only pushing them because they're like a New York City organization that I'm just. They didn't contact me. They didn't sponsor me. I'm just a guy who is wanting to do some good. That goes back to what I started with. Yeah. Does next Saturday work for everyone? Let me check. Let me know when you set up another stream. I can share the link. Thanks. I'll set up another one after this one's uploaded to YouTube. It should be uploaded right afterwards. I could do another one this coming Saturday, and that'd be the April 18th. I don't know when I'll do it, but I'll do it at some point, and it'll be great. You have to do the live stream until it allows us to work for. You yes, I will do it until I like Andrew, I'll set up the link for you guys, and I'll just share it. Say, hey, it's next week. It's next Saturday. And I'll be able to just do it. We can get more people talking, more people interacting. It'd be fantastic. And we can get more people donating to this. We have 5 minutes left. There's $5 there you can do. Like $5, whatever donation you can make to possibly help these people out. I swear to God, it's insane. You just click on the link, put your card in, pay, Give once. You could pay any amount you want. I've donated a lot. I mean, I will listen, guys. I can't emphasize this enough. I am not the one I'm just promoting a good cause, and you guys are doing the good work. You guys deserve a pat on the back, a thumbs up, a double web, and whatever. Seriously, this is enough of a reward for me to even be doing this. We got 4 minutes left. Come on, you guys can donate. Share this with everyone you know. Tell them to donate really quickly. And if it's not live, even share the link and say, just donate here. Just do it, guys. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. The Super Review Show is not just a movie commentary channel, not just a rock talk channel, not just a channel for dilly-dallying around and making fart jokes. It's about community. It's about bringing people together. It's about how we all can come together and donate and support good. And when you do good, and this goes back to the first thing I said, if you do good, you can feel good, and you know that someone is going to be able to eat and live their life because you helped them out. Excellent job, everyone. Seriously. Seriously. I can't emphasize. We're getting close to 3 hours. I'm going to cut it at 3. But oh my God. Hold on. Someone I know just it's funny. I'm not getting emotional because I'm just getting happy. This is amazing. I can't believe you guys. Look, we're closing in on the last minute of the broadcast of 3 hours. You know what? Next Saturday we'll go for 4 hours. We'll work our way up a little bit, guys. We'll work our way up. We'll make it better than ever, and we will triumph. And because we can do this, and we can help people out, and we can do a good deed. And as cheesy as it may sound, we can make things right. We can do things that are the best possible for people, whether it be New York City, whether it be Dallas, whether it be Southern California, or Seattle. We can do it. We really can. And that's what I want to close with in the last minute we have together, everyone. I want you all to know that this channel means a lot to me. There's going to be more content coming from us soon. Once the quarantine is lifted and all this stuff, we can have people come over here and there. You guys rock. Keep donating. Seriously, even after this live stream is over, share the link down below and share it with everyone you know, so we'll be able to do it and have a better stream than this one. This was an absolute pleasure. I could not believe that you guys did this. And I didn't even tell you why I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because I saw someone on YouTube, one of my idols, John Campea. I'm shouting you out. John Campea, the man. He was doing something like this, but he did it for 6 hours. God bless that man. And he inspired me to do good, and I'm trying to do the same for you. Go out there, help people out. You all can do your best job. Andrew, help me out with the link in a little bit. And everyone, stay safe, stay happy. Until next Saturday, everyone, for the Super Review Show. J-Man, off to help. We'll see you guys later.